Hello, I'm Alison Cordova, and today I'm going to talk about of concrete nouns. The job position that I choose is doctor, and as we can see, when we go to the hospital, we can see that doctors have different kind of devices or items that are very helpful in their environment, and it is because they need to uh, evaluate the patients with these items. So the first one that we always see in a doctor is a stethoscope. This is an item that we always, when we go to the hospital, we can see that a doctor always is using a stethoscope. And a stethoscope is very important because doctors they need to hear the sound of the heart or of the lungs or the abdomen because for example, in the case of the lungs, it is because they need to know if the people or the patients have problems with breath, or in the case of the abdomen, it is because they need to know if they have problems with the stomachache. Another thing that always are using are gloves, and it is because sometimes they need to touch blood, the body tissues or mucous membranes, or even they need to touch the skin of the patients, and they need to prevent infections, and it's very helpful for them. Another thing is the medical gown. And the medical gown, it is a barrier method that the doctor uses with the patient to avoid the contamination of microorganisms. So the doctors they need to take care of themselves. Another one is the tensiometer. The tensiometer can be manual or digital, and it is a device that used to measure blood pressure and this can be say exactly the pressure exerted by blood on the arteries, and it can identify the exact moment in which the heart fills with blood and in which it contracts to expel or vomit. Then we have the bandage. The bandage the doctors use when they need when they have an especially cases of, it can be wounds, bleeding, fractures, sprains, or dislocations, things like that. And the tongue, another one that we have is the tongue depressor. This is something that I never liked when I was a child, and it is used to examine the mouth and the throat. Then we have something that we need to use every day, and it is the mask. It lets air in and out, but keeps germs out. And finally, we have the alcohol gel for hands. This these days it is used to prevent coronavirus infections, but doctors use it to avoid infected patients or when they do not acquire any type of infections. So it is very helpful nowadays. So this is all for my presentation. Thank you.